that I've been trying to, leaning into a little bit lately. But this thing is sounding crazy what I'm working on so far. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this. So cool. So cool. Yo, what's up, man? How are you, man? How are you? Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's kind of good. Thank you. Man, that thing is so cool. But yeah, I hear you. Multi-sampling is king indeed. I think that, yeah, there's things about each device that are just better, and you're just like, oh man, if the OP1 field had a little bit of the sequencing chops that this has, or if you could, I don't know, just if this had a drum synth on it, or if this had, maybe we'll get an OP2 with multi-sample. So multi-sample is your thing, huh? Yeah. Excuse me one sec. Yeah, I don't know if I finished messaging you my sort of thoughts, but I'm highly, like, I hear you for sure when you mentioned about bringing samples into this device like you've been doing for a while. Um, sort of give you that added creative inspiration. And everyone's workflow is gonna vary depending on whatever they're trying to do on here. But for me, I agree with you that the built-in synths appear to be limited on here, and certain sounds that you're trying to go for, like they're. I'm not a sound designer, so I can't even speak to it. Ultimately, like someone like yourself, but they seem hard to come by. But then on the other side, doing the scramble sometimes gives you these really, really interesting soundscapes. Where you're like, dang, I had no idea that this synth can sound like that. So it's doable, it's possible. And for me, I'm more like, and again, I'm still evaluating everything, but I just know throwing a ton of samples on here, first of all, sometimes the samples don't load properly. I experienced that. Like I was in a vibe with one of your keyed in ones, and like I was rolling through it, and then like, one of the samples on track 7 when I was trying to like load a new sample on there just wasn't happening. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? So like for me, that's one thing that takes you out of the creative element a little bit. I had to just forward a call, but let me know if the sounds are still coming through. But ultimately, like there's something special I think about preset sound design on here, like for the individuals who are able to design sounds using the built-in synths and design them in a way that no one else can do or something, dial it in super nice. That's something that's very interesting to me, that I want to explore, a little bit more. That's because, yeah, okay, gotcha, because of the RAM. Yeah, so that takes me out of it a little bit. But then on the flip side, as well as like, navigating presets, if you have 100 or 200 or something on here, it's kind of like you're scrolling through different sounds, and it takes some while to get used to, of course. I'm not knocking it at all, but I just think that, like, if it, for me personally, if I'm going to be spending time making sample packs, or say hi to Carter. He loves you. Hey, what's up, Carter? How are you? Thank you. Appreciate it. Claire Lynn. Well, I appreciate that. That's cool. If I'm going to spend time, making something to give away for free and then ultimately sell, on specifically on the XY, what's more intriguing to me is the latter, But again, still evaluating, still kind of figuring it all out and stuff. But it is pretty cool to know that that's a market that is somewhat untapped. I think there's maybe one or two creators out there who sell I think I'm saying it the right way, preset packs. And also just let me know if the sounds are coming through proper on here, because again, I just got a phone call. I had to screen it, and I don't know for sure if the sounds still come in or not. Hey, bro, it should be illegal to be that. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Sounds great. Okay, cool. You can hear me. All right, let's keep going. Thank you. Appreciate it. So that's not good. We don't like that. But yeah, experiment. And even like with this, like I have to do a little bit more research, but I want to like explore and chat with OPXY owners who use tape track and who use it in ways that are extremely inspiring, because I haven't cracked that code yet. So I'm super curious about that. My favorite Colors and Space is the man. That's what's up, man. I love when things like this happen. Love that. Yeah. Super, just incredible stuff that he's meticulously fine crafted. So complex. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it, man. That's what's up. So now we can do two different things on track 6 and track 7. But I might consider taking out this tape track stuff, leaving, maybe even taking this out for now, which is the brain. Just start from. What's your streaming setup? Yeah, so this is just a iPhone USB-C connected into here, the OPXY, and then I got the M1 headset here, and that's it. I probably should start tagging the M1 headset on these live streams too, or whatever headphones I'm ultimately, or headset I'm ultimately going to be using. I have the III keyboard tracks headset that has a 3.5 millimeter on it, coming in soon to be able to do like a proper like comparison of the two, specifically with this device, and see how they each perform with the same exact settings on here. Yeah, that's so lit. I need to get a better phone to do this. Yeah. I've been loving the iPhone live stream setup. The computer, you can do obviously so much with the MacBook, and I enjoy that for certain things too. But I've been spending some time, quite frankly, kind of reevaluating certain things, for lack of a better word, on my channel. And one of them is one of the changes is for live streaming on YouTube specifically. I'm gonna only be doing this kind of live streaming on YouTube. Vertical, right? Horizontal live streaming, I won't be doing on YouTube for public. I might do that for members only stuff or something. I'm not even sure about that even, but certainly for these live streams, always public, no more like the members only thought to do like that. This is what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be for people to just hop in, chat, see what's going on, meet new people like yourself. And so, yeah, so I'm excited to have a little bit of clarity on that. I love the Waves headset. It has them. Hey, which one is that? I'm not familiar. Waves headset. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't think I'm familiar with it. The thing about the III tracks, I have a version of it. I have the USB-C one that I use for certain USB-C type things, my phone or iPad or something. But what I like about the tracks and how I'm going to be using it with this is this is really good. Of course, having this microphone like this close to your mouth so that it's much clearer, that's really good. But from an aesthetic perspective, or maybe sometime I'm eating when I'm live streaming, whatever, or doing, like the other one has like the microphone like right here on the headphone, on the cable. So I don't know. I'm excited to try both out and just see what's rocking, what I like better. This one here too, like this is my second or third pair of these headphones, and they are pretty cheap, honestly. After a little bit of time, like they do start tearing up and stuff like that. So, I didn't pay for these. I didn't pay for the first pair either. TE sent them to me, so it is what it is kind of thing. But they do quickly start showing wear and tear. So I'm going to be curious to see if the others, have that same, sort of issue. Anyway, let's keep going. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't know that shift plus minus from there moves to the forward or back scene. That's pretty cool too. I didn't know that. Stab worthy. Hey, thank you. I'm trying over here, man. So we could be like this and then. Let's try something here. All right, I'm not too familiar with this mode, but let's explore this a little bit. So delete, no. So it starts on 2 and then 3, and then go here, clear all, okay, 2, 3. Let's try. This, I don't even have the words. Let me save this. I gotta rename this. Delete, delete, delete. We're gonna call this. I just said the word words, so that's the name of this. Words. Words. That's so good. It's so good. This is my first time doing song mode on here. Like song mode makes sense. Get your scenes going, even if it's just 2 scenes. And now from here, also I'm still. I don't care about that. Let's do some mixing and mastering a little bit, right? What do you think? I can't believe how beautiful this sounds. I don't. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. They are. And so to that point, and you let me know, because this is your space. You let me know. But in my mind, why can't there be a thing where instead of sound design per se, I mean, sure, I didn't even tweak too many of these sounds, right? Most of these are actually presets. Maybe some of them, I don't remember. But the idea is like to make things on here that sound, that make people question whether they are or are not internal sounds. And if people listen to this and are like, oh, dang, like that sounds really interesting. I want those sounds, but I want to do my own thing with it. Like I could do snapshots of all 8 tracks and that becomes a pack per se. Maybe even just a project folder, right? The project folder will load the MIDI data and the preset. So as you can see, I'm still kind of figuring it out a little bit, but I want to do that. I want to have something like you that people who are vibing with these live streams, which I'm going to be, you can get great results by. Yes, I saw your comment on that earlier too. And that's a whole nother thing. You're absolutely right about that. That's another thing. Yeah, like I guess, and I don't know how that would work. Like if you can save, maybe you know this, and if so, then that opens up a whole nother crazy thing. But maybe if you could, and I might try that in a second, but if you could save snapshots of layers, because if you can do that, then it just makes this a timbral, whatever, sort of thing that enhances the capabilities. Pretty cool. That's one of the best sounding things I've made on this in a while. I think that's really cool. That's really cool. All right, I gotta go to explore what we just talked about. Let's go new project. I think it, I think it definitely is a good question. It's something that we want to find out right now. So let's see. So if I'm like, nope, nope. Wait, how do you do it again? Like that. And then unlink is just tap. Let's find something a little bit more interesting. Like, so if I'm on track 5, it's just that. Track 4 is both of these together. Now if I wanted to save track 4 as a snapshot, well, let's find out together. This is a kind of important thing. So if I go shift 4, what are these numbers next to here? These are the number of things stored that day. Okay. I guess I should go to a new track and go over here and go to snapshot. But how's that going to happen on track 8 though? I don't know. No. I didn't expect it to. That would be a little bit, I mean, it's nice to be able to do that, to make your own, but yeah, but I guess, I don't know. I guess you could save the project file that way and leverage it that way or something. But I have one more thing I want to do before I wrap up. I want to go into open, not factory, user, something on here. Maybe this one. I just wanted to listen to that. Hey, what's going on? It's Miral. How are you? All right, I gotta go. I gotta go clean up a little bit. This thing is just constantly inspiring to use. Have a great one. Thank you everyone for joining. Go be creative today. See you guys later. Peace.